Hello everybody, SimUK here, this is Railway Empire. Today I've got the mother of all flus, caught it off the wife, tried desperately not to, but here we are. So today if I sniff, snivel, sneeze or anything in between, I do apologise. But I've had 10 attempts at this and I haven't completed it yet. So, 11th time lucky. So where we left off last time, we just unlocked Birmingham and I thought we were going to be heading down here to Oxford and then London. Nice, easy job. But actually what we've got to do is produce 60 loads of Tweed. Now that sounds easy, but it actually isn't. Liverpool is the prime target. Now what's happened, 9 out of the 10 attempts I've had is the game will put a private ownership Tweed what's it called, weaving factory in here, which will cost me $500,000, so I haven't even got enough for it at the moment. But if they put it in and I buy it off them, it will cost me 360,000. So I've saved myself 150,000. So what I tried to do is, it took me 9 attempts to figure out how to do this, by the way. But what I tried to do is I tried to wait for the game to put a weave factory in there and then I buy it off them because it saves me so much money. But last time they put it in Manchester instead of Liverpool. Now what happens normally is the weave factory goes here, the clothes factory goes here, I transport weave to Manchester, and I've been close to completing it once. The last time I played it, I had everything set up and ready to go and they put them the other way round, which meant I'd set everything up over here and it needed to be here, which is a bit of a pain in the backside, but there you go. So this is wool, and wool is what we need in order to make weave. So let's crack on and put a... I think we could probably get away with a small station. I've been putting like a double station in, trying to be as effective as possible, but honestly I think just one is probably enough. Right, so we're going to bring this all the way up here. Round about there, I'd say, and then we'll try and set it up so that we're not paying stupid amounts to dig out loads of ground and stuff. 43,000, that sounds about okay. So we'll do that there. Right, now I'm going to use the warehouse approach. It's not necessarily the only way to do it. There's lots of ways you can do this. But, you know, I can't afford to... I just basically cannot afford to buy the weave city, the weave... Oh, there we go. The weaving factory. So if I click that and say buy... Oh, God. And today... So you can never guarantee anything with this game. Today it's 529,000, which is more than what it would have cost normally. So I've been kind of very unlucky there, I'd say. But never mind. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to build a big warehouse. We're going to pop this warehouse just here. Like so. That's very expensive, but money well spent. So we're going to try and put some nice straight lines out, because this is the cheap variant where you have to make your own sort of signalling setup. It's not a problem, we can do that. And it seems to work just as well as the more expensive version, as far as I can tell. Maybe if you get super serious into the game, it won't be. Oh, have I not put that long enough? That would be annoying if I haven't. I think I've done it long enough this side. Yeah. So here, we are going to be golden. That's that crossed over. here. We're also going to be golden. And what you can't do, of course, is switch between here and here, which you can do in the big one. But that's okay because we're not looking for that, actually, believe it or not. Right, so yeah, that should be long enough. It's being very picky. Okay, so now we're golden. For some reason that one has to be a little bit bigger. Actually, they look about the same, don't they? Okay, good. Right, so here we are going to store pigs, fish, apples, cider, wool, most important, and tweed. We're going to set them all to max. Close that down and we are ready to go. So Liverpool, obviously this is the expanding city, this is where the Tweed needs to come. So let's get on by getting some flipping wool over here where we need it. I am so sorry, I couldn't stop that. God, it came on rather suddenly, faster than I could. Faster than a speeding bullet. Right, now this is going to come all the way around and connect up there, but I just don't want to waste too much money. I'm going to put a load of bunch of these in and try and just smooth everything out. It's as cost effective as possible. So close. Come on, bridge. There we go. It's a good bridge. Right. Now, we've got some upgrades. These are going to be important. The covered freight car ensures better transportation of live animals. That's not overly important, but we're going to get it anyway. This one is important. The covered cab allows you to transport in any weather condition. The faster train, we'll take that as well. We've got 2 left. We're going to go for the safety bell and the... Oh, we don't have enough. Okay, just the safety bell then. Right, so let's start by setting up a rail line. We're going to go from Franklin to the big warehouse. We're going to say you've got to be full, 100% full, and just freight. Add a locomotive, we go for the fast one, and that is that done. That should be loading up now with wool, which you can see it is. We're going to have second lines running here because we need this to be really super profitable, basically. Liverpool, we're going to pop in a small train station. Just there. Hopefully I haven't put that too close to the line because we need to come over that. That's perilously close to being in the right place, isn't it? Oh dear. I may have wasted my money. See, now that is not letting me put the... Oh, I had it. Right, let's not mess about. Put that down, because that was tricky as heck. Try and get this nice and straight. The less money I spend, the more money I save. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, why are you determined to stick that so deep into the ground? What is the reason behind that? Okay, so we'll double up on the train line there. Just drag this back a bit. Perfect. Okay, that's ugly as hell. Let's tidy that up. Come on, don't be awkward. Oh, what is your main problem then? Uh-huh. Stop digging it deep into the ground, that's my advice. Right, I think this is just going to have to be ugly. That's not too bad. We'll settle with that. We'll absolutely settle for that. Okay then, so we're going to have signals here. So that's the way out. That's the way in. And, right, cracking. Whew. Priority here is the weave, as mentioned, because we cannot progress with the missions until we've done that. So we are going to focus our money and time on that predominantly. Okay, so we are good now. That's a good system we have there. I'm going to make sure we've got a supply tower available for everybody. We don't want these trains breaking down constantly. That would be a bad thing. I will go for having a second line. Predominantly because we're trying to maximize speed and efficiency, basically. Okay. And I think we'll have another supply tower in the middle there. Right, excellent. So this train here is now going to be cloned. And we'll create, how are we doing in the warehouse? 14 wool, that's good. Good start. And I think we'll put a maintenance yard on there like so. Okay, great. So we're not making any money yet off the transport that we've done here. We need to get it to the city. So we'll set up a rail line from Liverpool to the warehouse, and truth be told, it's going to be that way round. We'll say you have to have 8 carts, and we'll prioritise wool. And that's it really. Add a locomotive, whack that on there. Duplicate that. So we now have 2 trains distributing to Liverpool. You see Liverpool's not expanding anymore. Fulfillment is slightly low. They're missing out on pigs. They're missing out on wool, beef, tweed, wood, a whole bunch of stuff. Now, if I try and buy this company now, how much is that going to cost me? 266,000. That is a lot cheaper than $500,000. So before that starts being successful, we need to buy that. So the fact that I've got wool going into the city is probably a bad thing, because it will start making a profit and then the price will go up. You can see there's a lot of wool going in there right now. What I might do is just quickly grab some bonds. That'll give us $500,000. We'll take that. We'll go into Liverpool. We'll get the weaving factory. It's gone up by 100,000 just because of that one load of wool that I dropped off. Okay, now we own it. I'll have to expand it. $500,000. We're a little bit shy. That's okay. It's not going to take us long to get that money. Now, there are other things we can do to help this situation. One is expand wood fattening. And just put a little break on that line there. Connect the 2 stations up. Come down here and do our little weave. Like so. And yes, we're going to have to fix this end as well. That needs to go. That needs to go. second weave. Wonderful. Right, now, as best we can, come round and link to this. So that route isn't broken. That'll go off to the to Birmingham at some point. Not now, because that is not our priority. And we are going to have a line coming across from the warehouse into here. And again, we'll just put a couple of points in to raise it up out the ground. Try and make it as cheap as possible. Like so. Now, Rice Farm. Did I actually set Rice Farm up to deliver to the warehouse? Can't remember. No, I didn't. Right, so we are going to totally change this. Rice Farm are going to be freight only. They're going to go here. And they're not going to leave Rice Farm until they've got 8 rail carts full of apples. We're going to do the same damn thing with this one. Get rid, get rid. Come in here. Freight only, 8 carts. Now, so they don't get stuck, which one do you prefer? You want the left one? That's fine. So put some signals in here, just saying that. Oh. That is the in route, and this one is the out route. Splendid. Now we're going to do a similar thing down here. So this route now can just be for wood fattening. So this one that was doing that route is now just going to take it to here. And we're going to say make sure that you're fully loaded. That should be you. Good. Okay, that's a random breakdown. Can't do anything with that. Train is loading. Fantastic. 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 How are we doing over here? Fulfillment is still 53%. We've got no apples. We've got no. We have got fish. We don't have pigs, but we will have. Don't you worry. We will. Okay. What can we do here? I think we need a third one of these. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the priority off wool, because wool is certainly up and running now. Just go in here and have a look at the wool. We can see 8.3, and this train's been sat there for ages waiting for 8 loads. I think we've emptied the warehouse pretty much, so that's fine. What we're going to do instead is we're going to set this up to be yeah, still that, but fully automatic. So we're not dictating at all what he's picking up. Same with this guy. Go away. Big warehouse. Just turn that to, say, whatever. Whatever you can get. 8 carts of anything that we need. I'll do it again here. Perfect. As it is at the moment, there's nothing here. Absolutely sod all. So we do need another one of these, I'd say. I don't know. He's only got 4 loads, isn't he? It's not very much. What have I got him set to? No minimum at all. I think we'll say just wait there until you have got 8 loads, because this is pointless. Cracking. So wool should be coming in quite a bit slower. Where is the... Whoops. Whoa! Too many headaches. Wood fattening to warehouse. Where are you? So he's just coming back to wood fattening. Once he gets there, I think the amount of pigs we have will most definitely be increasing. Okay, we got 500,000. Can I now buy upgrade rather? And yes, I can. So the reason for the upgrade is because demand is 1.6. It shouldn't be 1.6. That should drop down to 0.6. But we can produce 1.6, and that'll give us the excess we need in order to have some export. But we do need a lot more stuff coming in. This is not good at the moment. What's this? Okay. Definitely need stuff. Right now, the Manchester line we need to create. Just put a little break in there. Oh, that didn't work. Break in there. Thank you. Now that's neat and tidy and organised. I can just come around here. That's that tidied up. Now, what needs to happen is we need to have a line going from Manchester to the big warehouse. We'll say freight only. Tick that. Add a loco. Put a good one on. But before we go away, we'll say we want you to have 8 loads of cider, clothes, whatever. When you leave the big warehouse, we want you to have 8 loads of whatever. No, we won't say that, actually. We won't say that because we want it to be moving quickly. Oh, I don't have enough for a third one. Right, so we've got 2 of those. Manchester produces cider, and they need linen or weave for the tailors. So they'll be buying the stuff, and that's what we need to be doing in order to create this. So we've created 17.25. When are we going to get this done by? 1835. So we've got a year and a half-ish to get that done. So that should be fine. I should have completed it there. I feel confident that I have actually managed to complete that mission. We shall see if I'm right or not very soon.